So, it has been a while since I last did a Let's Play episode. Probably about 5 or 6 years. I'm not sure if this is a thing I'm gonna make regular or whatever, but I figured since I now have some time on my hands, I would maybe show you guys a little bit around my world. At the moment here, I'm just building a nether hub. And while I work a little bit on this, I can maybe share some history. So, originally I started this world back at the beginning of, COVID-19, pandemic, whatever. And I started at a time during the 1.16 snapshots, so a little bit of my world is kind of janky, but I think it's mostly fine, and I plan on continuing in this world for as long as I can. Just kind of, sticking with the updates and whatever, and I'm pretty excited for 1.17, or obviously 1.18 since we have 1.17 stuff here. But yeah, today I'm just gonna kind of go on a little bit of a world tour, show you guys around, and maybe in the future we'll see what happens. So, probably my biggest and most proud creation is this. This is my Kingdom of White Manor. And so I spawned a little bit down there. I have a map mod installed on Fabric, somewhere around here, and came up a little bit north and found this nice area. And I loved how this river kind of flowed like in between this kind of island area, and split off these small little islands. And so I decided to build my kind of kingdom right around here. And this is kind of going to be the whole extent of the kingdom, is this area surrounded by rivers. You'll notice that this area is all cleared of all trees and stuff, and I had to do that all manually because this is all a forest biome, and it takes a lot of work. But yeah, this is White Manor. This is the gateway, the entrance. It's pretty empty at the moment, but you can see I have roads, and there's gonna be like a lighthouse kind of thing there. And I've got a fountain here. And this is where I grow my mushrooms, because I don't really have a better place at the moment. I just kind of randomly set up this sheep farm here. Observers going into the grass. And whenever the sheep eat, they regrow their wool, but immediately get sheared. And it produces enough, more than enough, actually. I have like 2 full barrels downstairs. But this is the main attraction. This is the White Manor. Yeah, so this is White Manor. This is the attraction. It's kind of my biggest build to date. I don't really do big builds like this very often, but this is kind of my first endeavor into that. I've used mostly white concrete, and I'm not sure if that's a good idea, but never gonna learn until you do. These sidewalls here are kind of fine by me. I don't mind how they look, but this back wall here is... let's just ignore that. And of course we have all this cleared area over here that I'm gonna do stuff with eventually. But, yeah, so at the moment no windows, but you can just kind of come inside and see. Also no roof in the main foyer area. But yeah, you come inside and I kind of want it to be this magnificent sort of area that you can just kind of stand here in awe, just kind of look around. These balconies help a lot with that feeling, but I'm still not sure what I'm going to fill up the inside with, this downstairs area. We've got a bunch of just small little guest bedrooms. Not really sure what I'm going to do with these either, but they're just pretty small, standard rooms. And nothing over here yet. I might make something there later, but we'll see. And inside here, this it isn't pretty inside, but I've got furnaces, some of my workstations. This is my primary storage room. And this is my bedroom. Not sure if I'm gonna keep it here or not. But we'll see. These areas I am actually kind of proud of. I'm gonna put stained glass windows here. And probably chandeliers or something, and kind of fill up this room, make it look nice. But I am kind of proud of this area because it just feels so opulent. But of course it still needs a lot of tweaking, a lot of refining. Probably lights in the ceiling and something like that. And then I have all these areas. One of these is probably going to be a kitchen or something too, and I'm not really sure. But yeah, this is the White Manor, the whole namesake of this kingdom area. Over here, this is kind of... I want to build a villager trading hall here, but I've been having issues with my villager breeder. I used Tango Text Design, and it's not really working. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do about it. Probably going to have to tear it down. But at least it's a carrot farm. And up here, pretty soon, I'm going to put my bee farm, I think, because honeycombs would be nice so that I can have candles. Because that is not something that I currently have. What else is there to show? This was the first thing that I built after I put up the walls for the White Manor. And it was just kind of a way to feel out what the style of this place is. And it's kind of homey, not meant to be very elaborate. And, I mean, some of you probably notice we have some unique textures here, and I am using a custom resource pack and datapack to achieve these. These are actually double slabs, so you can put 2 slabs and it changes the texture. I'm pretty sure I got the textures from somewhere online, so I'm not gonna be releasing these publicly because I don't know who it belongs to. But I will point you guys to Vanilla Tweaks, because that is a great resource for finding resource packs and data packs and stuff. Their crafting tweaks are great, and it's the basis for a lot of what I have in my world, just kind of as quality of life tweaks. And this structure right here, this is a bamboozler setup. First made by Ethos Lab. I pretty much copied it exactly, but changed the setup a little so that it centers and drops the things down rather than how he had it, where it was all underground. This setup is not finished. I still need to add bone meal storage and actually farm up some bones. But I believe I might have enough in here to temporarily run it, which is not something that I've done yet. So let's try that. See how laggy it gets. Oh yeah. Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, wow. But yeah, the main goal here is to get fuel for a custom furnace array I'm going to be building in the near future. And that is actually a thing that I've designed myself. This really sucks. I wish I could find a way to fix that, but I'm not sure how. Yeah, I have a furnace array that I've designed in Creative already, but I still don't have the infrastructure to create it. I need a lot more iron, which means I probably need an iron farm, which is why I have a villager breeder, but villager breeder isn't working, etc. So this is the lower part of the kingdom, back here. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with all this yet, but this is all behind the White Manor. Is that a beehive? No. So we have all this space, and we have this really great lake here that I am very excited to use. I love this landscape around here, and that island in the center that looks just amazing, just standing there alone. And so eventually I'm going to expand this way, fill it with buildings, probably some functional things, but mostly probably just decorative. But then we also have this tunnel that runs underneath, because originally this part up here, this entire like flat area, pretty much didn't exist. This was a huge valley right here through two hills. This hill, and there was a small hill like further over this way. But so I originally just built this tunnel here, but then I filled in all of this with dirt and put that pathway up top, so that we had a way to connect the front side with the back side. Oh great, it starts raining. That's fun. Yeah, so, oh fuck, I just broke it with my fortune pick. Oh well. Yeah, so this is a nice little tunnel I designed. I really like how this turned out, but haven't really had to use it a whole lot yet. Because the whole kind of road system isn't fully laid out yet. You can kind of see there's some roads, but that is a major project that I'm working on, is just linking the roads up to all of my different projects. There's going to be roads hopefully all throughout this world, eventually. But other than the roads, I guess we can go and take a look at these towers and then walk on top of the wall, because it is designed to allow you to walk on top of it. But then, from there, we can go take a look at some of the other projects that I have. Of course, I've got a farm over there, but this is basically an exact replica of this one. And inside, I just have a small little staircase that you can walk up, and you can go out onto the wall. And so I did kind of design these walls with the intention that if there were like TNT cannons and stuff, it could actually slightly defend against an attack. So people can always sit up here and shoot out and peek and then duck back behind it. But you can also go across the top of the gate, and I have this huge, this is a boat gate here. I wanted this so that we could potentially close this off, maybe with iron bars or something. Like, I don't know, if there's an embargo or something. Some sort of fantasy, whatever reason. But yeah, it's just a circle that boats can travel through. But yeah, you can just walk on top of the bridge. I might put another bridge over there between those two towers as well, because that would be nice. But yeah, I do like boat travel being accessible, which is something that I try to focus on. This part here was all connected as well, but the road goes through it now, and yeah. So now we can head on to my next city. Very, very work in progress compared to this one. But I'll see you guys there. So, this is the city of Lossitus, named after a location in my D&D game, which I'm not sure if I'm ever going to play again, but that's besides the point. All the villagers that are alive, I think, are trapped here, which is for their own safety, honestly. Maybe I should end up making the villager breeder here, because I do have a reason to AFK here, which is pretty obvious on the map. You can kind of see it. This is going to be a giant pyramid, and now, hear me out, I get it, everybody makes a pyramid, but I love my pyramid, because it's special, and it also houses a mob farm inside, and you can kind of see the wiring run inside. And this is my source of gunpowder at the moment, because I don't have a creeper farm. But it enables me to make enough rockets to basically be able to fly wherever I want. So, it's not really a problem. Did the minecart get stuck again? I think the minecart got stuck again. Can you scoot? There we go. So yeah, basically a simple unloader system. I've got magma blocks above here, so when things die on the magma blocks, the hopper minecart picks it up, deposits it, and then when it detects that an item has gone through the hopper, it basically, once the hopper is unloaded, it sends the minecart. So hopefully the idea is that the minecart doesn't get stuck if the hopper is like full or something. Not sure what I'm gonna put in here. I need to build staircases and stuff as well, but gotta put something here eventually. Probably a beacon on top as well whenever we get there, but I have the supplies here, actually. I think the shulker box was over here. I have the supplies here to continue, and I wanted to maybe use amethyst and smooth basalt as well. These are two really nice blocks in the new update. But I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, and honestly, kinda not really into it at the moment. Another reason actually I have to AFK here that I didn't think about until now. There's a 3 wide slime chunk here. And so this is where I get my slime. It's not automated at all. Just kinda come here, check things out for a little bit, wait for slimes to spawn. Doesn't get me that much, but it gets me enough to make sticky pistons. And that's what's important. But yeah, honestly, that's kind of all I have in my world at the moment. I have a few other locations marked on my map. I'll go and show you one of them, but no other projects have been started yet. I want to build a thing called the Necropolis here. This will probably be interconnected with Lossitus when I eventually expand. And I want it to be a huge kind of underground complex. If anyone here has played Destiny 2 in the Shadowkeep expansion, there's a dungeon, I forget what it's called, but I really like the vibes that it gives off, where you're kind of on the side of a cliff, and you can kind of see down into the core of the moon and stuff. Those are the kind of vibes I'm looking for with that project. And I've explored a bunch of map down here, but when 1.18 comes out, I kind of want to delete all the chunks that are like past here so that I can kind of reset a little bit of the map. In addition to that, I have a place marked here. This is going to be Mega Block City. Everyone builds a Mega Block or two. So I'd like to kind of make a city of Mega Blocks where you can just kind of see them all on the map, and they're just kind of all there, and you walk along and see them all propped up next to you. They'll probably even serve some sort of function, like in a realm that I played in with my friends. I built a beehive Mega Block, and inside I put a bee farm and a bee-related things shop. So something like that would be pretty fun, and that's kind of what I'm planning to do there. And eventually, as well, in Lossitus here, I do want to do something. I have this, there's this neat little area where like 4 different biomes intersect. You have extreme hills, savanna, desert, and then plains. So eventually we're gonna do something down there, and then build this sort of palace or something up there in the extreme hills. Maybe even focus it like right here in the center here. And kind of wrap it around and go up or whatever. But yeah, I can't really, I don't really think there's anything else super important to show. I guess I could talk a bit about my mod list. So like I mentioned earlier, I have a few data packs and resource packs installed. The resource pack I will not be making public, and the data pack I will not be making public. Those are the ones that I've made myself. But I do recommend vanilla tweaks, like I said earlier. And additionally, I also run a few fabric mods, as you can tell. I have a minimap. But most of them are just for performance and quality of life sake. I might put a mod list down in the description of this episode. But yeah, that's kind of it. Maybe in the future I'll come back and do this again, and we can see where it goes from there. I did enjoy making Let's Plays last time I did it, but just kind of fizzled out. I was too busy, but I have plenty of time on my hands now, and a weekly series would be something that I would be into. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I don't have my ender chest on me, so time to sleep before the villagers die. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I guess I'll see you guys next time. Do a little quick selfie shot here, probably for the screenshot or something, I don't know. But yeah, see you guys later.